Hey everybody, I'm Scott McAfee. I'm the owner of Don's Bicycle Store in Rialto, Southern California. Here to tell you about the ultimate BMX Bike Museum that we put together. These are some of the coolest bikes from the 70s, 80s, and then the early 90s. Spent about a year and a half putting this collection together. I think you'll agree it is one of the coolest complete collections of BMX bikes on the planet, and I can't wait to show it to you. Mongoose was actually a company founded by Skip Hess in 1974 out of his home in Simi Valley. At least the legend of how this company began is his son was racing and riding BMX bikes and kept messing up his wheels. So Skip actually came from the automotive mag wheel industry and thought, you know what, I'll make my own mag bicycle wheel. And thus was the famous Moto Mag wheel, which you see right in front of you. So it's a magnesium wheel, incredibly strong. And what he found was the wheels were so strong that the kids were now breaking the frames. So he came up with his own frame, the Mongoose. And these bikes, the Mongoose name was actually taken from Tom the Mongoose McCune, who was a famous drag racer back in the 70s. And Skip was at their peak was making about 600 of these frames a day out of their facility in Chatsworth, California. On a personal note, this was the very, very first bike in our collection. I had to get it because when I was 16 years old, my dad and I would drive to Chatsworth, where the Mongoose factory was. And this is back in the days when men were men. We actually made real stuff ourselves instead of farming it out of China. So we would see guys welding their frames. We got to meet and hang out with Skip. He's like, hey, what's up, Don's Bikes? And it was just a really cool memory for me. That's what kind of started this whole idea. And I just remember for me going to Mongoose BMX Products in Chatsworth, that was like better than Disneyland. You know, I would walk around the factory, seeing people making stuff. I would do a lot of the purchasing for my dad. So I would say, okay, Dad, we need 2 of these and 3 of those. And we would fill up a truckload of these bikes, come back to Rialto and sell them. I think the retail on was probably about 150 bucks. Well, if you could find one of these things in this condition now, you're looking at least $2,000. This bike came to us from the East Coast. We did have it re-nickel plated. That was kind of one of these bikes we're known for, was that really cool shiny nickel plating. So I had the bike re-nickel plating. We put new stickers on it. This one did come with the Roger DeCoster fork, which is kind of an upgrade, kind of a cool factor on this bike. Normally they would come with an Ashtabula fork, and you'll also see the Ashtabula stem, Mongoose handlebars, Ashtabula cranks. This bike is all original with the exception of the tires. Of course, the tires being that old, there's no way they would survive this long. The tires are repops and the pedals are reproductions. Other than that, you're looking at 100% 1979 original Mongoose. It's got the Mongoose saddle on it. Once again, the Moto Mag wheel. So this was the Moto Mag bike. Definitely one of the most, if not the most iconic BMX bike from back in the day. The one thing I realized after getting this bike, these things are extremely heavy. I have no idea how you would race on one of these things, let alone get them airborne off of jumps. But a really, really cool bike. Hope you agree. The Mongoose Moto Mag, definitely one of the coolest bikes. Our first bike in our BMX collection. I'll see you back next time.